Looks like we're approaching the summit here. There's a pretty good climb. So this was the third climb, Walang climb. So I take it we're at the top, it seems to look like it. I think on the left there, it does go up a little bit higher, but probably this road bypasses the peak. So a nice downhill reward. It's my favourite bit. I don't know if you can see the front of this bike is going up and down, it's kind of bouncing. Now I'm presuming that the tyre is not seated properly, because I just put these inner tubes in last night and I did check it, but you know, it all seemed to look okay, but I didn't ride it, so yeah, it just seems to be bouncing a bit. So let's hope this centrifugal force can push it all in its proper place. Well, you probably got a good look at the front wheel bouncing up and down right then, with me leaning forward. Sort of a close-up view, I guess. Yeah, so these inner tubes, they just arrived yesterday. So I decided to fit them as soon as I could, because I really wanted to take this bike out again. I missed it. But I much prefer the tubeless setup. It's, you know, worry-free. Having inner tubes is a bit of a pain. These are FOSS inner tubes. They're kind of blue. They're not really rubber. I don't know what material they use. And they're supposedly puncture resistant. And these Maxxis Pace tires are supposedly puncture resistant. So together that should mean they're indestructible, but I very much doubt that. We're still pretty high up, so it must have been quite a climb. I don't know if we took the right turn here. I'll have to check. We'll need to slow down a bit. I don't want to brake. Oh, speed bump. No, we're going the wrong way. Okay, got to turn around. Surprising how far you can overshoot turns and junctions and stuff when you're going fast. All right, I'll turn the camera off for now. Taking a seat with these ants down here. I don't know if you can see them crawling along here. These are black ants, they don't sting. Bit of sweat. So this is exactly 2 hours I've been cycling, and I've done nearly 37 kilometers so far. So it's pretty slow pace, but it's really a lot of climbing today. And yeah, this is my second break. So this is my Santa Cruz with its new tires on, Maxxis Pace. Now, they're not seated properly. I think certainly the front isn't because it's bouncing all over the place, but I think probably the rear as well. Well inflated. Yeah, I was just stopping here on this climb to get the impression that it's not too steep right here, but it's getting steeper just a little way up. Can you hear that noise? That's a cicada over in the jungle area down there. You know, something I've noticed since the COVID pandemic is, you know, cycling, I kind of have to wear a buff around my neck, and, you know, so as I can hook it up over my nose and mouth when I'm going through sort of built up areas and going into shops and things. And I found that really makes a huge difference to your body temperature when you're cycling, because you normally have, I mean, your neck is a very good pad for cooling your body, because you've got big arteries going through your neck, and they're very close to the surface, to your skin. And, you know, obviously when you're cycling, you've got a good airflow going around your neck, and that keeps you cool. But when you've got a buff around your neck, obviously that impedes the airflow, so you kind of get quite a lot hotter, I find. Another checkpoint here. It really is just like up in the north of Thailand. You know, I used to go up there on my motorbike, go exploring, and go up to a place called Mae Hong Sorn. That was just incredible, the ride up to Mae Hong Sorn. There's something called the Chiang Mai Loop. So it goes from Chiang Mai to Mae Hong Sorn, and then down to, I think it's Mae Saliang, and then back round to Chiang Mai again. And I sort of extended that route and went down to Mae Son, and then across to Bang. So that was pretty much a 2-day loop. Like the regular loop you can do in a day. And my record for going from Chiang Mai to Mae Hong Sorn was 3 hours and 20 minutes. I'm not sure if there is a sort of ranking for the speeding in getting from Chiang Mai to Mae Hong Sorn, but I think that's really up there. See, on my old BMW, that thing used to just eat up the mountain trails. You know, there was just no holding that bike back. You know, it was so, well, I was going to say powerful. I mean, it wasn't really compared to all the other bikes on the road. You know, it was only 100 brake horsepower. But, you know, just on my own, I could just open that thing up and it would just completely fly, you know, regardless of whether you were going up a seriously steep hill on the flat, going down, didn't matter. That thing would just move. So the roads don't look in good repair on this section, so we've got to be a bit careful going down. Says me, got to be a bit careful. Went absolutely flying down there.